Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 2. We are learning Unit 8. Its title is Road Safety Rules. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today we are going to start reading and understanding of this unit. And before this, in your English for grade 1, you have already learned how to look at the pictures in the book to understand the text. I hope you remember this concept, and we are going to learn further to use textbook pictures to aid comprehension and development of vocabulary, familiarize themselves with rhythm and stress. These are our today's SLOs. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 151, "We have sent among you a messenger from yourselves, reciting to you our verses and purifying you and teaching you the book and wisdom and teaching you that which you did not know." Yes, my dear students, what this beautiful verse is telling us? Because this beautiful verse is about our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us what he taught us to recite the Quran and to purify us and the teachings of the book and wisdom. So beta, whatever we have learned from our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it is our duty to follow that. Whatever he did and whatever he taught to us, that is a guideline for us to spend the life, right? Now, my dear students, beta, whatever we have, there is a purpose behind it, right? That's why we should be very mindful, and whatever comes in front of us, we should observe it. Now, you just brainstorm yourself. Teachers kindly make the students to look at the pictures and say a few words about it. The pictures which are given in this story, open your book, look at the pictures and tell whatever you understand about this story by looking at the pictures. So every one of you going to participate, pause the video, enjoy this brainstorming activity and then come back. Yes, my dear students, you told to your teacher, good job. Now, how you have mentioned it? There is a road, we can see. There is a car, and we can see a boy is on the road, and his cycle most likely hit the car, and the man whose car is this, he's upset. It means he's upset. It means there is most likely it is a scene of a roadside accident, right? But this is how, by looking at the picture, we find. So maybe this story is telling us about an accident, right? Okay, so let's find out. All of you open your book on page number 64. And before starting reading, tell me, do you follow traffic rules? Pause the video, answer this question to your teacher and then come back. Yes, all of you follow the traffic rules. Good job, beta. Traffic rules are for our safety. Okay, so we should always follow the traffic rules. Now let's start reading. From the very first sentence, I'm going to read it. Listen carefully, because after me, you have to read it. Hamad and Kiran are siblings. Means they are brother and sister. They are walking on the footpath. And what does footpath mean? A path for people to walk on. But usually on a side of a road, there is a little high track that is called a footpath. So whenever we are walking on the road, we should always be on footpath. We should not walk on road, right? When they cross the road, they see a car accident. Cross means they walk in the opposite or different direction. So they are from one side of the road, they are going on the other side. And from where should we cross the road? From zebra crossing. Good. So they were crossing the road and they see an accident. And what does accident mean? An incident that happens unexpectedly, all of a sudden. Okay, there is an unexpected incident. Kiran gets worried. Now Kiran is upset. She turns to her brother and Kiran, brother, why do accidents happen? What is the reason why accidents happen? Hamad, when people drives carelessly, means without taking care, carelessly, it leads to accidents. Accidents happen because people do not follow the road safety rules. Kiran, what are the road safety rules? Hamad, while crossing the road, we should always follow the signals. Now, my dear children, I want you, when we are reading, there are few words we should say. For example, in this sentence, always is an important, so we should give little stress. When we are reading better, we should read flawlessly, in fluency, and also we should make the meaning clear in reading. Look at that. What are the safety rules, right? So on few words we give little stress and we continue reading. While crossing the road, now in this word crossing the road, we should always follow the signals. This is how we read, so that the meaning is clear by our reading. Okay, so when you will read, you should also like follow the same rules. Okay, this is known as stress. Those are signals. Hamad points at the traffic signals at the intersection. And what does intersection means? Beta point where two roads cross each other. So there becomes one road is coming from this side, the other is coming. So where they meet each other, that is known as intersection. And at intersection, there is always traffic signal. So we should follow it. Kiran, what do signals mean? Hamad, red signal means to stop, right? So I'm to stop because red signal means stop. That's why I'm stopping my reading over here. Rest of the story we'll read tomorrow. It's your turn. Now, beta, the way you have heard me reading it, it's your time. You will read it. Pause the video. Enjoy the reading, and teacher will read the half text with proper rhythm and stress. Teacher, you may repeat it the way I read it. You may read in front of your class again so that they can understand it better. And then students will read the half text with proper rhythm and stress. And better, this rhythm we'll practice further in next unit in a poem as well. So students will get for practicing their activity. Pause the video, complete this activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, good job, beta. You tried well. It's time for your comprehension. You will answer the following questions. So the text we read, these 3 questions are from that text. So pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher, write these answers in your notebook, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Okay. Now it's time for your homework. You will do comprehension part A, B, and C. And here is the worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet's lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. So what students will do, they will look at the pictures and they will find the answers of the questions. So these pictures going to help them to understand this text. So in this way, what we have learned? We learned to use textbook pictures. And beta, we also learned that there is a purpose of pictures. All right. These pictures help us to aid comprehension and development of vocabulary. And we learned to read text with proper stress and rhythm. So we achieved our SLOs to use textbook pictures to aid comprehension and development of vocabulary, familiarize themselves with rhythm and stress. Are we done with it? Yes. So tomorrow, inshallah, we'll repeat these SLOs. Till the time, keep learning, keep practicing. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.